First of all, thank you for all the subscribers. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everything. Not only am I going to be giving business advice, but real life philosophical advice, things that have worked for me, and just creating a supportive community of people who are chasing their dreams and doing what they want. What's up, guys? Back here, fireplace, no windowsill this time. Little midday rant here, real quick. Wearing the bird jacket. This is a classic, guys. It's a cult classic. If you know me, I'm the bird jacket man. Anyways, guys, I want to talk about something super serious because I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos, people saying this is how I did this strategy, this is how I sold this product, this is how I got to, you know, a store to $1,000 a day, and like this is how I do this, okay? First of all, I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of it is sales tactics to get you to buy their course, which is completely fine, but here's the thing. What I really want to talk about is how it's hard for you to relate to those YouTube channels you're watching right now. And you guys got to understand there's no such thing as an overnight success. So when you're watching a video and you see that someone got a Shopify store to $1,000 in a day, you got to understand that they probably had a Shopify store before that, maybe 1, 2, or 3, that they spent a year or 2 wasting a bunch of money on Facebook ads, investing, trying to learn, trying to figure out how everything is working to get that store to where it is right now, okay? To be able to create that content that you guys can learn from. You guys need to put things into perspective. You got to understand, I completely understand that it's hard to relate to those people when you see, you know, these big claims like, oh, $100,000 in a month. And you're like, holy crap, I want to do that. What you guys got to understand is that it's a hustle, it's a grind, it's going to take time to get to where you want to be, okay? Just take a step back, breathe, put one foot in front of the other, and honestly, me watching some of the videos where, you know, I was watching freaking this kid, Caleb Maddox, 14-year-old kid, said he made $100,000 by 14. And of course, I could sit here and watch, I'd be like, wow, I'm only 20, this kid's 14, he has such a better jump start ahead of me. I could sit there and, you know, wallow in that and be like, wow, you know, I suck, this kid's doing so much better than me, he's crushing it. Or I can say, you know, that's awesome that kid's crushing it. I'm in a completely different place in my life. I didn't get started with entrepreneurship until about, you know, a year and a half ago, and where I am right now, I'm very proud of myself of where I've come to, okay? So, guys, watching these videos of these people crushing it, I know it can be a lot, it can be intimidating. You're like, you can't really see the light at the end of the tunnel because you just want to get there right now. You just want to be able to have that 100K day, you know, be able to have that full-time 6-figure online business. You want to do all these things, guys. You got to understand, I opened up my e-commerce store in 2015. It's 2018. It took me a while to get it to where I wanted it. I sold it and I started networking. So guys, no way I could connect the dots looking forward to where I am now. You know, I bought a $1,500 course. I put all my faith in it. I had no idea how I was going to do anything that I'm currently doing. But I just kept putting one foot in front of the other, continuously taking action, spent a bunch of money on different courses, different online businesses, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So guys, the gist of this video is just take one step at a time, breathe, and you will get there, okay? Like Steve Jobs says, you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backward, okay? So you don't know what opportunities are going to present themselves. You don't know what's going to happen. All you can do is put full faith in yourself and your abilities, keep learning, keep implementing, keep making mistakes, keep failing. It's all part of the process, guys. If you talk to any entrepreneur who's making the money that you want to make, heck, they've had probably up to 1 to 3 businesses that have failed. I've had several businesses that have failed and done completely awful, but I learned so much from those businesses. I used to try to pitch Facebook ads, marketing for local clients. You know, I would do cold emailing to chiropractors. I'd say, hey, come get on a call with me. I can provide this value for your business. They get on the call. They realize this kid's only 19, doesn't know what the heck he's talking about. I didn't understand how to do sales. But guess what? Looking back on it, doing all those cold calls and cold emails, that made me comfortable on the phone so that now with the business that I have, I'm fully comfortable on the phone and confident in my ability. So yeah, I failed, made a bunch of mistakes, But when I look back on it, I wouldn't take that back for anything because it made me comfortable on the phone, right? Same thing with the course. Did I know that I'd end up networking and, meeting Devin and hanging out with Devin? No. Buying a $1,500 course, I did not know that all this stuff would happen from just a $1,500 course. So I know it seems like right now where you're down and you're out, you're spending all this money, you don't know what's going on. All this money's coming out, you don't see how it's all going to add up, but guys, it does add up. Any mistake you make, it's a lesson learned. It's never a failure, always a lesson, okay? That is the quote of the century, never a failure, always a lesson. Guys, that's pretty much it. I don't want to get too deep into this. All I'm saying is take a step back, breathe, realize that you have no idea that decisions that you're making now, the impact they can have on you 3 years from now, okay? The decisions I started making 3 years ago have gotten to me where I am now. The decisions I'm making now are defining what's going to happen for me 3 years from now, okay? Just because you don't see, you're taking a bunch of action, you're not seeing your business come to fruition right now, you don't know where it's going to be a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Okay, I had no idea 3 years ago when I first bought that course, when I was reading Think and Grow Rich, I had no idea that I'd be working with, some of the best people in the industry, having a 6-figure company that's probably going to be a multi-million-dollar company as we're scaling it up. So I had no idea, guys. You just have to keep faith, maintain faith, believe in your vision, and don't let present results affect your vision, okay? If your vision is you want to be a millionaire, you want to have financial freedom, you want to do whatever the heck you want with your life, and you're taking a bunch of action right now, you're spending a bunch of money, obviously it's not overnight success. You're not going to be a millionaire right now. The actions you take today affect what's going to happen to you years from now. So just believe in everything you're doing. Don't give up on me. Just keep going. Take one step at a time. If you don't know how to fly, learn how to run. If you don't know how to run, learn how to walk. If you can't walk, start crawling. Baby steps. I believe that's a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. I don't know, but I love that quote, okay? Baby steps, guys. I love all of you. Keep going.